Alright guys, for this one I want to show you and talk to you about using the budget. So using the budget, we're going to have to go into our Google Classroom, whether it be 4th hour, 5th hour, or whatever hour you have me for Mod Tech. And you're going to click in this section here, and you're going to come down to where you see where it says the boot budget or with a rubric. So it's going to be this one right here. And when you open this one, you're going to need to make your own copy so that it is yours. And once you have that, and I think I have one right here where I've made my own copy. If I don't have it, I will make one now. So you're going to go to Make Copy, and you're just going to shoot this over here. Now the important part is that each one of these you're going to have your own name. Okay, and it's going to have to be going into your folder. So it's going to go into the folder of the teams that I shared with you guys before, and it's going to show me that you actually participated in this. Now again, like I had told you guys before, some of these ideas might be very similar, some of them might not be, but what you need to do is with this boot budget, you're going to go and look at the materials you needed for your individual boot. So the boot that you drew, okay, so you need to look at that boot that you drew, and you need to start thinking about what materials you needed. So down here you might say I needed, by looking up at the top, maybe you needed masking tape. Okay, so you're going to put in there masking tape, and you needed 2 feet. Okay, so you're going to come on here and put down 2, and the amount per price is 1, and so that was going to give us a 2 for there. Another one, you might have had it where you had the the craft or the felt sheets. Maybe you used 3 of them. So felt sheets, and you use 3. And this is all estimating that you're going to be using. Now remember, you're going to need to take measurements. Each of you are going to have to participate in the measurements with the person that is your model, including the model taking measurements of what they have of their foot. So if one person went off and did the measurement of the model's foot, you could pretty much use that measurement to go along with what you would need. And you'll have to go over and get examples of the felt sheets and see how big they are and what you would need. And those are $3 each. I'm going to put a sign there, and you'll see that over here that's going to be 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay, so once you get done doing all of this, you want to go down here and total what your price is going to be for your boot. And you can see right now that the whole price for this boot, if it was completely done, would only be 11. So this is what I want you guys to be able to do for each one of you. And if you could, at the top of this, where you have placed in, I just erased that, so you don't want to erase that. If you could, at the top of that, you might have to click in front of that, just put your name. And all you're doing is just typing in your name like that. You could just do your last name, that would be fine. And your first initial. So I might do Keegan, and I'll have like a D here. If that does get erased, just go back and do that, and you can move this over. And now you'll have room. You just have to play with it a little bit. And this is what it will look like. Okay, so again, each one of you will have to go and do this for each one of your own boots. Good luck.